A ground of great naval powers, these days the Baltic Sea is an archaeologist's treasure chest. Thousands of ships are thought to have gone down in its waters, but surfacing their secrets is not just risky, it's also expensive. However, with construction of Russia's flagship gas supply project, Nord Stream, now underway, revealing the treasures of the deep's no longer a pipe dream. RT's Maria Finoshina explains.
These divers are descending into the dark waters of the Baltic Sea, trying to shed light on centuries-old secrets buried in the deep. The Baltic's always been a busy route for ships, but some have met misfortune over the ages, leaving plenty of work for maritime archaeologists. These underwater explorers, however, are looking for something in particular.
It was a united Danish and Lübeck fleet. They was anchoring here to make a funeral of an officer that died in the sea battle. And then they have a very hard storm, 6 hours of storm, and half the fleet went down, 15 of 39 ships.
Today's catch may be poor.
Little garbage, mostly. Modern coin and a couple of bones.
But they've been literally golden times. Marie Johnson has been part of the Heritage Underwater Maritime Archaeology, or HUMA project, since its start in 2007. It's given her a once-in-a-lifetime chance to explore and recover priceless secrets from the deep.
You sort of recognize the color of gold, but at the same time, I didn't dare to think that, wow, we found a golden spoon. I started shaking and I couldn't use the metal detector anymore.
A metal detector was hardly needed for another, rather larger find, a 5-meter-long cannon, one of the biggest from medieval times in the world. Recovering pieces of history, big and small, from the seabed needs serious funding.
The Danish fleet whose remains the HUMA project divers explore went down in these waters behind me 5 centuries ago. That was a time of big war between Sweden and Denmark for a vital trade route linking Russia and Europe. Ironically, today, Heritage Underwater Maritime Archaeology here on Gotland is being partially fueled by Russian money.
The money comes from another big Baltic project, the Nord Stream gas pipeline. It's to deliver Russian fuel to Germany, just as merchants once brought riches to Europe from the East in the Middle Ages.
It's quite expensive to do this research, but the most expensive is to do the conservation of the findings, because they are soaked with salty water. And the project budget is about some few €100,000.
The team says their work will help uncover a maritime historical legacy, which would otherwise have been impossible, with a historic value as priceless as some of the treasures they've already found. Maria Finoshina, RT, the island of Gotland, Sweden.